Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a brilliant actor who says he gets upset when he works abroad because he misses his family so much. Like I said, he's a brilliant actor. It's John Sim. And a sports presenter who's been described as the female Gary Lineker, although she doesn't have big ears or stink of crisps. It's Gabby Logan. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, she's the host of a Sunday morning show on Radio 2, which I find is the perfect listen for when I've just got in from clubbing. It's Scanlon. And a comedian and actor who's appeared on CBeebies. He was almost late tonight because of rail replacement works on the Ninky Nonk. It's Chris McCausland. We begin, as always, with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Chris, you're first tonight.
OK, they offered me this in Braille, but as blind people go, I'm pretty rubbish and I can't read any of that nonsense. So, Lee, will you please do me the honours and read what is on that card?
I certainly will. For a whole month, I thought my neighbour was ignoring me, and he thought I was ignoring him, until he found out I was blind, and I found out he was deaf.
David's team.
So, he's your next-door neighbour, is that right?
You need me to read it again?
He's my neighbour, David.
Right.
There's 3 flats. I live in the middle, and he lives on the bottom.
And who lives upstairs?
A policeman.
And
He can't speak.
so you thought he was being standoffish?
I thought he was being the rudest person that I've ever met. I was there, for example, on the day that he moved in, and I said hello to him, and he completely ignored me.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he went...
Well, I don't know what you're doing, and... Gabby, you have perfectly highlighted exactly what probably happened.
So he's deaf,
Yes.
but he can see.
Yeah, otherwise he'd be in real trouble, really.
Just because, wouldn't he see you saying hello to him?
Over the course of a month, there were separate incidents where we each thought the other was being rude. So, the first time that he was moving in, he was carrying boxes into the house, and I was halfway up the stairs. I shouted hello to him, and he never said anything back to me. And I thought, that's a bit rude,
And
isn't
you
it?
knew he was there just through hearing. You heard the sound and you
Yeah,
knew,
I mean-
that'll be the new bloke arriving.
Contrary to popular belief, deaf people do make a noise. But other occasions, I would be outside, like, doing something with the car. I like packing the car, unpacking the car, maybe doing
Not
some...
driving the car.
No, me wife has to do that for entirely legal reasons, Rob. I reckon I could probably do the motorways if they had them things off the bowling alley down the side. A number of times, he'd come back to the flat and he'd, like, waved and smiled at me, and I'd not known he was there and completely blanked him. And then I'd heard him walk past and I'd shouted hello to him, but I was talking to his back then, and he never answered me. And this went on for quite a while, really.
How did it resolve itself? Did the policeman intervene and sort...
I called the police and he came down. And then I had a hunch he must be deaf. I guessed that was the only possible, plausible option.
I'm exactly like that with my audiences when they're not laughing.
I actually bumped into his mum, who was visiting, and I said, like, he's deaf, isn't he? And she said, yeah.
That's a bold opening gambit.
we have each other's mobile numbers now, and so we're able to
Hang on, let me
send...
think about this for a second. How does he answer the phone?
We have text messages, Lee.
Right, you know the next question, don't you?
So... My phone talks, it reads everything out, and if I'm just to give you an insight, even the emojis, if you use an emoji, it tells you what the emoji is, and the smiley face, the one that the main smiley face, specifically for blind people, that one is called smiling face with normal eyes. I don't know if I'm expected to use the smiling face with sunglasses, but it turns out as well, which took me by surprise, that he's Australian, which you associated with the accent, don't you? But, like, he's just Australian in his head.
OK, let's... this is becoming odd.
I mean, if any of this is offensive, they don't have to put it on the subtitles.
John, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't believe it.
You think he made that up?
What do you think, Gabby?
There's lots about it that I don't think is true.
I believe it. I believe it, but
You believe it, they don't.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to overrule my team, no.
No,
No, you haven't got the strength of character.
I do.
I don't feel strong enough about it to overrule.
No, I mean, it is plausible, it is plausible.
OK, we're going to say true.
Right, they're saying it's true. Chris, truth or lie?
It is 100% true.
Yes, it's true. Chris and his neighbour really did think they were ignoring each other. John, you're next.
I once stripped naked, then accidentally climbed into bed with my father-in-law.
Lee's team.
Were you drunk?
Yes.
Was it his bed or was it a spare bed in your house?
It was our bedroom in our house, and they'd been babysitting. And so I noticed another presence in the bed, which I assumed to be my wife.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
lovely thing to say about your wife.
Well,
Sorry, love, it's just that you look like, you know, your dad.
it was dark. It was dark. She'd gone to bed before me, and she said, hey, watching telly, you know.
What were you watching, just out of
can't
interest?
I can't remember that.
What time was it?
4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning, probably repeats of this on Dave.
So this is your bed. Where were you then? Were on sofas downstairs?
No, we were in the spare room.
Oh, that's lovely. You've given up your superior bed
Yes.
for the in-laws.
Yeah.
Lee, what do you do when your in-laws come round?
I make up a really lovely, lovely bed with lovely silk sheets and a lovely thing and put that in the shed.
So you've come into bed. You think that your wife, she's gone ahead of you.
I thought it should be spark out, you know.
Spark out in the bed.
Yeah, and I've often done this journey in the dark. So she's often in bed before me.
Yes,
And
yes.
I know what to do. I can do it in the dark. With the clothes off, round the side of the bed, leap in, give her a snuggle.
Oh, did you give her a snuggle?
I went to give her a snuggle.
Oh, no,
Did you?
naked.
Naked.
Which way was he facing?
Thank God he was back the other way. I spooned him.
Like that makes it better. I think it's worse.
I think you'd have to have done it both ways to know which was worse.
That's true. Were you spooning in the way you spoon when you want to have a cuddle as you go to sleep? Or were you spooning in a way which was hoping to just nudge her awake?
Luckily,
There's a subtle difference between those
I know
two.
that's all different. But luckily, I wasn't quite that excited yet. It's quick though. I mean, honestly, I whip it back, the thing. I jump in, I go for the spoon, And as I'm sort of approaching the body in the bed, I hear John, and I literally flew out of bed. Ah! And then the lamp went on, and I'm trying to put my underpants back on.
Oh, you're completely naked?
Yeah. Oh, the whole thing. I'm trying to get my twisted, fell over. It was like a comedy. It was ridiculous.
Why would you go to the effort of trying to put your underpants on in front of them?
Because I was naked.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do it in front of them. This is right.
Just grab them and leave.
That's the sort of strategic decision you make when you're used to doing that. You can very easily think, I both want to leave and dress myself, and make the mistake of trying to do the two things at once.
Yeah.
And what happened in terms of the father-in-law?
He was very, very lovely about it. And he went, one too many last night? And I went, yeah. And that was it.
What are you thinking? Is it striking you as true?
That's definitely possible. I believe he has issues with alcohol.
I'm going true.
You're saying true?
Yeah, yeah.
OK. I will go with my team and blame them.
I'm going to say it's true. OK. John, were you telling us the truth, or were you telling us a lie?
It is, in fact, sadly, true.
Yes, it's true. John did climb into bed naked with his father-in-law. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Richard. So, John, what is Richard to you?
This is Richard. He's the stunt horse rider who galloped me through a moonlit forest so I wouldn't miss the Man United Bolton game.
Gabby, how do you know Richard?
This is Richard. He is the flight attendant who persuaded me I wasn't dying, but I had trapped wind.
And finally, David, what's your relationship with Richard?
This is Richard. He came to my aid at the local tip when I lost my specs in his great big skip.
Lovely. So, there we have it. Lee.
Right. Would you like me to describe him, by the way? Would that help you suss out which of the three he might know?
Yeah, a little bit of audio description.
OK, well, he looks quite a cool dude, actually, so we can rule out that he knows David. Actually, I think you might know him because he's dressed as a policeman and he's not talking.
So who are you going to quiz first?
Right, John. He's the stuntman that covered you.
No, we were using horses in this production I was filming, and we were in Scotland, and that's when he offered to help me.
But what was it you said? You said he galloped you to a television. So what, you,
Yeah.
you got on the back, spooned behind him?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I was spooning him. No, I was just riding on the back of his horse.
And you were clothed?
Fully clothed. Yeah.
And the horse would have been quicker than a car in this instance?
In this instance, yes. We talked about it early in the day, and he said, I know exactly where you can watch it. There's a pub over there, and I can definitely get you there for kick-off. And
And he literally pulled up outside the pub, you jumped off and ran into the pub like a desperate cowboy.
Well, no, he came in with me.
Oh, he came in with you?
And
with
where
the
did you
horse?
put the... Yeah.
Tied it up outside
You tied it up outside on the thing? Was this in, like, mid-America in the 1870s? What do you mean you tied... What thing did you tie it to?
I didn't see. I just got off the horse, and then he came in.
You got where you were going and you went into a bar and you didn't take the horse purely for the joke that would have followed.
Am I the only one who doesn't know what the joke would be?
The reason why you
Why the long face?
Yeah, but the reason why you've never heard that joke, Rob, is because it's a bit sensitive with you, isn't it?
You sound like you've got quite a little round face.
Isn't that lovely? No, thank you very much, Chris. I sound like...
It wasn't meant to be a compliment, but...
What kind of faces do the rest of us sound like
that's
we
quite
have?
interesting, yeah.
Take some time with Lee in particular.
Lee just... He sounds like he looks like a cheeky little monkey who's the only one that knows he's about to fling a poo.
Please, can I use that on my posters for the next tour? David.
Oh, David! From voice alone. He sounds like he looks like a Toby jug of a duck.
on.
I think the top...
That is the image I go for.
I think this deaf neighbour of yours was right the first time. Right, Lee, who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Gabby.
Just remind us, Gabby, for the benefit
this is
of the
Richard,
slower
and he
members.
is the airline steward who persuaded me I wasn't dying. I had trapped wind.
OK, so what were your symptoms?
I felt like really breathless, and I just couldn't. I felt like I couldn't get a breath at first.
You hadn't opened the window again, had you?
My husband looked across the aisle and said, "You look a bit pale."
Well, you say your husband looked across, you mean he came from economy up to first class.
He said, "You look a bit pale," and I said, I can't get any breath, and I felt really, really uncomfortable.
Where were you going to?
We were going home.
From?
Well, that helps us. We were going home.
We were going from Gibraltar.
Quite close to home at this point?
No, quite early on in the flight, about
OK.
10, 15 minutes into the flight, I started to feel a bit dodgy. Anyway, then, lo and behold, Richard came down and he said, "You all right?" I said, "I'm really not feeling great, actually." He said, "Come up here," and brought me up into the galley.
Yeah.
And then, well, I heard him talking to the captain, and then I heard the word doctor being mentioned, and I heard the words...
Oh, my God, what do you mean you heard the word doctor?
Well-
Because that could be quite scary if he said, listen, pilot, we need a... I'm not a pilot, actually, I'm a doctor. That would have released the wind.
I thought I was dying. I thought I'd ruptured my appendix or something like that.
And what kind of things did he say to calm you down?
I think he said, well, if we do go down in the sea, don't worry, you're full of wind, you'll float for longer. And then
Well, at some point...
chilled her out.
At some point, he kind of knelt down in his very caring way and said, there is a possibility this could be trapped wind, which filled me with horror. Because it was just going to all come out at some point, and that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but better than dying.
So then he just went one step further, and he said to me, "If we lower the plane, there's a good chance."
Well, so your internal pressure would be less?
So he said, "There's a good chance it could come out, but I've got to warn you."
Whoa. Would that work? Does the science add up there that you're more likely to release wind?
At this
Otherwise,
point...
by that logic, everyone will be farting on takeoff.
You're not saying that it was beginning its descent?
Well, I don't know how far out it would begin its descent, but...
Well, not 15 minutes after takeoff.
No, it wasn't 15 minutes. By this point, we're like over halfway into the journey.
So he said to the cockpit, bring it down, and did they do that?
Apparently, they did.
Quick, bring the plane down, I think she might blow.
Yeah.
So what happens? They bring it down, and
Yeah.
what was the effect on you?
Well, within a few seconds, minutes maybe,
Yes.
a tiny little burp came out of my mouth.
Of your mouth?
Have your mouth.
And I thought, that's it. I'm good. And I walked back to my seat.
Did everybody cheer and clap?
The truth is, when I say that...
it didn't happen, Gabby.
The truth is, when
None
I
of
say
this has
it,
ever happened.
it
I don't think you've
sounds-
even ever been to Gibraltar. The only bit of this that I believe is that you fart a lot.
What about David? Remind us of your claim.
This is Richard. He came to my aid at the local tip when I lost my specs in his great big skip.
What were you doing at the tip? What were you getting rid of?
I was getting...
Not another body, David.
Not another body, no. I bury them. Cover them in acid. But no, this was 2 CD players and a DVD player.
What did you do with them at the tip?
I put them in the small electrical goods skip thing.
And so what did you do? Did you lean right over to put them further in the middle?
I leant right over.
Did you place them? Was it a shallow skip? or-
No, it was deep. You had to go up a staircase, like a wheelie set of stairs.
Yes. Now, most people throw things in skips by just lobbing them. They don't lean over. And I'm
Or
trying to
go
work out...
upstairs and then lean over, no?
Yeah, the up the stairs thing, I'm not quite... I mean, how tall was this skip?
Why didn't you just throw them in?
it was about a foot high, but I thought it would be fun to climb a staircase.
Take us now to the crux. The The losing of the glasses.
The losing of the glasses. OK, so I'm throw the things in, the skip, and they make a crashing sound, and I lean in to peer to see what I in my mightiness have wrought. My glasses are a bit loose, and...
You had quite a sweaty head from all of the effort of lugging the 2 CD players and the DVD
the effort
player.
going up all the stairs thinking, this isn't very practical. What if I was throwing away a dishwasher? And they slid down my sweaty Toby jug duck beak.
I fell into the skip.
And fell into the skip.
Did you shout for help?
I went, oh, excuse me.
And then what? Richard appeared.
He appears. He goes into the skip.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd explained in words what had happened. I said
What
my
did you
glasses
say?
just fell off. They should be directly below here.
And did he not say, well, in you go then?
Yeah, why did he think
he
it
didn't
was his
say in
job
you go
to do
then.
that?
He said, it's all right, I'll go in and get them.
And did you ask why?
Why he'd go in and get them?
Yeah.
Why, did I want to talk him out of it?
So he'd come over and you'd said, could you go and get my glasses?
I quacked, he gave me some bread. I said, actually, that's not good for me, I need seed.
Never ever say that to a stranger at the tip.
So, did you get the glasses?
Yes.
Good. Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Richard John's horseback hero, Gabby's steward saviour, or David's rubbish rescuer?
Oh, tricky.
Really tricky.
Chris.
I can't go with Gabby myself.
I don't know. Like, trapped wind is very painful.
What about David?
If anybody's going to the tip to do the physical work, it's Mrs. Mitchell, isn't it?
So who are you thinking, John?
Well, we were chatting earlier in the green room, and he told me he was a Man United fan.
Okay.
OK, so, what are you going to say, Lee?
We'll go John.
You're going John. OK. Richard, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Richard, and I am the flight attendant that helped Gabby.
You're on national television. Did you ask the pilot to lower the plane?
We were descending anyway.
Yes, Richard is Gabby's steward saviour. Thank you very much, Richard. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Angela.
I once chatted to an old man because I felt sorry for him, only to find out later he was a global megastar.
David's team.
Well, we have to know who the global mega
Yeah, who was he?
It's Steven Spielberg.
Where did you see Steven Spielberg and take pity on him?
The BAFTAs. I was doing the red carpet thing for BBC Three.
So had he stopped for an interview with you?
No, so I was, waiting for the next person to come up. It was Michael Fassbender. And I was, getting in the zone. And then I saw this, very refined, older gentleman standing there. And I thought he was maybe somebody's dad.
There wasn't a lot of fuss around him because he is
No.
Steven Spielberg.
You'd think. He looked a little bit lost, and I thought, I'm just going to have a chat with him, because it could be my dad, and I'd want someone to have a chat with him.
Did you put the microphone there to have the chat with him?
No, I
Just
thought he was an old man.
A real-life
chatting.
chat.
So what
a
did
It would
you
be an odd
say?
way if you saw somebody a bit lost and a bit old looking to go, are you lost? Are you lost?
So
Also,
you stepped away from the cameraman and the crew.
Yeah, so I had a bit of downtime.
Yeah.
There was a VT playing, whatever.
Yeah.
E.T.
VT.
Oh.
That would have
Thought
been
they put one
ironic.
of his films on them.
No. So anyway,
What are you watching, old man? Hey, why is the monkey on the bike?
So what did you say to him, Angela?
I was like, is it your first time at the BAFTAs? And he said, no, actually, I've been a few times, but not for quite a while. And I was like, OK, maybe he's not somebody's dad. And I said, oh, OK, who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
Oh, I thought you said who you're looking for.
No. Like, I just kept it loose, you know. Who do you want to win? Have you any favourites? It's been a strong year for film.
You actually said film. Do you work in the films yourself, mate?
How did it conclude?
And then I could feel the cameras coming towards us.
And they were like, interview him. Is that the idea?
No. Well, as in, I just kept going.
Because you saw the cameras?
Yeah.
So you did start to bring the microphone.
Yeah. When did the microphone?
Well, I was mic'd, so he could be picked up on my microphone.
Did you ask him to speak into your chest?
No. Similar height.
So why did you not think to use the handheld then?
Well, it would be a bit awkward if then I'm like, oh, he must be someone, can I have the microphone and keep talking to him?
Well, you must have known that he was someone.
Yeah, obviously,
prominent.
but I can't ask him.
Would be a great last question in the interview. And just to sum up, who are you?
John, does it ring true to you? Could that happen?
I just think
Everyone knows
everyone would know what Steven Spielberg... Was he wearing glasses?
I think so.
Are we playing Guess Who?
I can't believe that the whole time you were chatting, nobody went past and said, hey, Steve, how you doing? You know, and that maybe rang a bell.
But they thought we were having an interview, I suppose. And
But
it
you
would
didn't
be
have a
bit weird.
microphone or a camera, so why do they think that?
You are obsessed with this microphone, Gabby. She is not pitchside with Dion Dublin. It's not important.
So what are you thinking then? David, what about you?
We're going to go lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
I'm saying it's a lie.
Angela, Steven Spielberg on the red carpet. Truth or lie?
He's a lovely man.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that the scores are tied. It's a draw. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good evening. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show in which it pays to be economical with the truth. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a stand-up comic back for his fourth helping of WILTY. It's Chris McCausland. And Strictly's head judge and queen of the ballroom, Shirley Ballas. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, an entrepreneur and the youngest ever dragon in the den, it's Stephen Bartlett. And Big Brother champion turned This Morning host, Josie Gibson. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Shirley is first up.
OK. Tom Cruise owes me 600 quid.
Lee's team.
Tom Cruise owes you 600 quid?
Yes.
Right. What did you used to do for a living? Well, first of all, how do you know Tom Cruise? Or how did you know Tom Cruise?
Or how does you know Tom Cruise?
Well, it was many moons ago.
Right.
And he heard about me as a dancer.
Right.
And he wanted to learn to dance.
Ah, so you taught him how to dance?
Yes.
For a film or just for fun?
For fun. At the time, he was married to the tall lady.
Well, they're all
Nicole.
tall. He's a tiny fella.
He's He's of perfectly average height.
Well, actually, he was rather small. I remember that.
Oi, I get enough of this from him.
He was smaller than you.
Was he?
Do you know what, Rob? That's such great news, you should have stood up then and celebrated. So why does he owe you 600 quid? Is that how much you charge and he didn't pay you?
He didn't pay me, yeah.
But how much... What, I mean, I'm trying to word this correctly. How long would I get with you for £600?
Well, it should have been 2 hours, but...
You're 300 quid an hour? Wow. It's more than you're getting tonight.
It should have been 2 hours, but it ran over because, you know, he started to move those hips and I got really quite into it, you know.
Was there any sexual chemistry there?
Oh, there's always sexual chemistry when you dance, darling, with anybody and everybody.
Oh, come on, we saw Aunt Widdy come on Strictly.
All right, what are we thinking? Josie, what do you think?
Because you still sound a tiny little bit angry, I think it's true.
All right, Stephen, what about you?
100% true.
Do you think so? Are you good in your job sussing out liars?
A little bit. I actually did body language training at one point, so...
Did you?
No, that was a lie. See?
I was really annoyed there, because I had the body language training.
Really?
No, I haven't. I do feel a bit better now. OK, my team say true. I'll go with that.
You're going to say true?
I'm not convinced.
All right, OK. So, Shirley, was it true or was it a lie?
Beep. It's true.
It's true. And we got a photograph of the two of you together. Let's look at that. Oh. Chris, you're next.
OK, David, you're going to read my card again, mate?
Yes, OK, here we go. When I used to go out drinking, I would often hide a sausage roll in a tree near the pub so I could have a tasty snack for the walk home.
Lee's team.
Why couldn't the sausage roll come in the pub with you?
If I did that, then the chances are I would have ate it during the night. And the idea is that it was a tasty treat for the walk home.
Oh, so it's to avoid temptation.
Exactly.
Did it start off hot?
No, it was always a cold sausage roll.
OK.
Because they come completely sealed.
It's not a nice one, then, from a freshly baked. It's a horrible one in sealed plastic.
If we spent all evening in a tree, it's not a nice one.
That was my point, because I pictured it in a brown paper bag, and I thought, well, the squirrels, the pigeons, the other birds.
The squirrels, the pigeons and the other birds. You
wrong
mean
with
the
that?
squirrels and the pigeons and other birds? It sounds like you think a squirrel is a bird.
No, not at all, not at all. Squirrels, I'm very clear on what squirrels are, I always have been. But I'm saying the squirrels, the pigeons, and then I thought, I'll list some other birds. I thought, no, we haven't got time for that.
It's a shame you didn't have time after the squirrels and just ended at that.
It's not just squirrels, is it, Lee?
No, there's other birds as well.
There are other birds.
Was it always the same place?
Yeah, so on the way home, there was a corner with a nice thick kind of bush on a low wall, and I'd kind of shove it in there.
Did you ever get a situation where you were walking a nice lady home and it was all going very well, and then you got to the bush, reached in for your sausage roll, sort of ended that romance?
If that would have ever been the situation, I think I would have let the sausage roll go, mate.
Were you not concerned about insects in a bush at night time?
And not just
putting your food
insects,
in there?
other birds.
I was, to be honest, which is why I used one of the ones in the pre-sealed plastic.
So, Chris, would you ever, late at night, reach into the bush and find it to be a bit manky?
Oh, keep it light.
Oh, Lee, no. I'm not having that. These people haven't travelled all this way for you to twist things around. Did you ever reach into the bush and think, oh, this doesn't feel right? Did you ever reach into the bush and think, someone's been here before me?
How far is the walk from the pub to the sausage roll?
Oh, well, the walk home was about 15, 20 minutes.
And where did the sausage roll come in? Halfway?
No, it was about 5 minutes.
5 minutes in or 5 minutes from home?
5 minutes from the pub.
So you could do the 5, but you couldn't do the full 20 without a sausage roll?
5 minutes from home, you could have put a pudding.
Well, the
Just something simple like a penguin.
Hey, under the birds.
So what are you thinking? Now, Josie, how does this strike you?
I don't know how anybody would leave a bit of food behind. That's the...
Stephen, is this something you would ever consider doing?
I wouldn't do it. And I think if you had a 15-minute walk home, you probably could have gone past a shop.
All right, so what are we thinking, Lee?
Lie.
lie.
It's a lie.
I think
it's a lie.
He's lying.
So they think it's a lie. Chris, was it a lie or were you actually telling the truth?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Chris didn't hide a sausage roll in a tree for his walk home. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Vil. So, Stephen, what is Vil to you?
This is Vil. He is the teacher that unexpelled me because I was making the school lots of money.
Right. Josie, how do you know Vil?
This is Vil, and I know Vil because when I knocked on the wrong front door, live on This Morning, he opened the door in his wife's nightie.
Right. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Vil?
This is Vil. Of all the guys in my synchronised swimming team... he's the one I like the best.
So there we have it. David's team, where will you begin?
OK, I'm just making a detailed note of Lee's. So, Stephen, he was your teacher?
He was my teacher, yeah.
Why were you initially expelled?
Very low attendance. My attendance was like, 30% in school.
30%?
Yeah.
All right.
And now you're a millionaire. What a message that is sending out to children.
How old was you, Stephen, when you was expelled?
16.
Who expelled you? Was it Vil?
No, it was another teacher, who I probably shouldn't name. I'll call him Mr. T. Mr. T expelled me,
right.
And then I went to Vil, and he unexpelled me and said, "You're not expelled because you're making the school money."
How are you making the school money?
Done kind of various deals that I'd done.
What sort of deal?
So I'd negotiated the deal for the vending machine in the school.
Yeah.
The school got the vending machine for free and got revenue from it. The school had basically given me a big, notice board wall, and
Yeah.
I used it to organise events and parties and trips and stuff like that.
All right, and why can Vil overrule Mr. T?
Mr. T was head of Key Stage 4, and Vil was head of Key Stage 5. He was more senior in the school.
Vil is this chap's Christian name, but it wasn't one of those trendy schools, was it, where you call your teachers by their Christian names?
Yeah, I never really knew his first name. I called him Mr. Sprinkle.
Mr. Sprinkle?
Happens to all men with age. I mean, it's nothing to highlight on national television.
There's loads of people called Mr. Sprinkle, in fact, hundreds of thousands.
Why did you call him Mr. Sprinkle?
That's his name.
His name is Vil Sprinkle. I assume there are people called Sprinkle, but it's not a very common surname. So that's our starting point. Before we even get into the vending machine, expelled, unexpelled, we just have to look into the plausibility of the name Vil Sprinkle.
I've never met anybody called Vil before.
Well, I think Vil might be the shortening of the German form of William. That was my
So you think he
guess.
might be German?
He might be German, or he might have had a
Sprinkle
German...
isn't a German name.
But it could be Sprinkle EL, couldn't it? Sprinkle? Maybe Herr Sprinkle teaches German. I've got one more question.
Oh, go on then.
But I think being expelled from a school is quite a big deal. I don't think a head of a key stage alone would be able to make that decision. Surely an expulsion is a decision that the head of the school, the head teacher, would have to be involved in. And so the idea that one non-head teacher can make the call and one other non-head teacher can overrule it appears to be an odd way of structuring a school administration. Would you not agree with that, Stephen?
No.
What about Josie?
Josie, why were you knocking on doors on television?
Well, on This Morning, we do a segment called Dosh on Your Doorstep, where I go into hiding all morning, and then when it's time to pounce, I run to the front door, knock on the front door, and let them play a game that they could win money.
OK, so the people in the house, they don't know you're there?
No, they don't know that we're going to turn up now. But what we should do, and maybe I might put it to our producers, is we should have a chat, really, and for them to tell me what door it is. Because we just, I don't know why we don't do that, but when we're live on air, they just go, that one. And I thought they were pointing at one door, and really it was another.
Why would it have been OK at the other door?
Because I got the wrong door.
Unless you just said the same thing a different way. Were the people at the door you were supposed to ring on prepared for the fact that you were going to ring on it?
They had entered.
Oh, they'd entered the competition.
Yes, so everybody enters.
So anyone who's entered, they've got to be ready in the morning,
That's right.
wearing something that you would be happy to be televised dressed in.
I think that this possibly could be true with Mr. Sprinkle, because he was probably...
Well, hang on, in this story, do we know he's called Mr. Sprinkle as well?
We know he's Vil, but Sprinkle has only come from Stephen.
I think he was upstairs with his wife. She was maybe taking a shower. The door rings downstairs.
Wow, why'd you do all this?
The door... Because my boyfriend did this. And the wife says, oh, go and answer that, darling. And he goes, well, I've got no clothes on. So he just grabs the closest thing, like a nightie, puts it on and goes downstairs and opens the door. So I think it's quite possible.
So, Josie, what happened? You knocked on the door.
Yeah, Vil opened in his wife's nightie, and apparently he was playing like a prank on his wife because his wife was meant to be coming back.
So you ring on the doorbell.
Yeah.
Vil is expecting his wife, who he's playing a prank on.
Yeah.
He's surprised that it's not his wife, it's you with a camera crew on live TV. Who speaks and what do they say?
And I go, are you ready to play Dosh on Your Doorstep? And he just went, what? Just like that.
Oh, like that? Sorry, say, how did he say it?
He just went, what?
All right, so is he German or is it just the W's thing?
He's a bit German, yeah.
He's a bit German.
Now, what about Lee?
How many people are in your synchronised swimming team, Lee?
There are
10.
5 aside.
Tell us about them.
Well, there's Vil.
What?
Who I should point out isn't German.
Yeah.
He's in fact Dutch.
All right.
And he's not called Mr. Sprinkle either. I don't know his surname.
What, you don't know his surname?
I don't even know he's Dutch. I made that up as well. But he does like to go in the pool with his clogs.
I had no idea that you were synchronised swimming. How long have you been doing this?
I don't know, 30, 40 seconds? Yeah, no, I've only just started, only in the last couple of months.
Where do you do it?
I do it in the pool.
Where's the pool?
It's the local swimming pool, and they started to do synchronised swimming. And
what was it about that caught your eye? How did you come across it?
I think it was the idea of just doing something a bit different. And also, I'd watched that film that you were in about synchronised swimming, and I thought, wow, any idiot can do it. Because Rob was in a film about synchronised swimming.
Yeah, I was in a film called Swimming with Men. Very, very good. It's worth watching. Very nice.
Lee, tell us the name of 3 synchronised swimming moves and what they involve.
OK, you've got the egg beater.
He's absolutely right. That is a move. That is a move. No, it's a very, very difficult move. In the film, I do it in the film.
Yeah, Rob,
and
this
it's
isn't
not
about
actually
you, it's about me.
It's... I'm giving you time to think.
Why is Phil your favourite, Lee? What makes him stand out amongst the others?
Phil is like me. He likes to take it seriously. The others, I think, are just to have a laugh. And I've always been ambitious. I've got one eye on, who knows? Not the Olympics, obviously, but Commonwealth Games. You know.
What does Phil do for a living?
Phil is he's actually a teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have the authority to unexpel people?
Well, I did something in the pool that I wasn't supposed to do. And he told me I had to leave, but he called me back and said, don't ignore him, come on, get back in.
So talk us through then, a typical session. What night of the week do you practice?
Always Tuesdays.
And what day is it?
Today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, OK. So both of you are missing it tonight.
It's a Tuesday, but we obviously had the night off tonight.
All right.
To promote the team.
OK.
There is 8 guys out there that are with us that are watching the show tonight. They've all come along to watch. And I would ask them to all... All right.
How about...
I would ask them to all stand up, but I guarantee they do it exactly the same time.
So, you whip your clothes off. What happens then?
Well, then we get the costume on.
Costume?
Synchronised swimming. You don't see it on TV. You don't just go in a pair of trunks. Well, we wear trunks to train, but in the competitions you have to wear a costume.
What's your costume?
It's like a trunk, but it's got a bit of the jazzle.
You got a bit of glitter down there.
Bit of glitter down there. Yeah.
A bit of sparkle.
Bit of sparkle.
So just so you wear normal trunks to train, but for a competition, you wear a vajazzle.
You wear trunks with a bit of decoration on it. Of course you do. And actually, I've been known to wear a couple of tassels on my nipple.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Vil Stephen's tolerant tutor, Josie's startled stranger, or Lee's pool pal?
Shirley.
Well, I would think I'm going to lend towards Josie's nightgown because his is just bonkers, the synchronised swimming.
Wait, Shirley, he couldn't have just invented that on the spot.
No. I watch him, he's very good. He's got a really quick with his mouth and he's very good at thinking outside the box.
That reminds me, you owe me 600 quid.
And the story about the tutor and being expelled and unexpelled, and it just seems a bit far-fetched.
What about you, Chris? Have you ruled out Lee's synchronised swimming?
I think it's more plausible than the vending machine unexpelled story.
That is where I disagree with you.
I think it's probably Josie.
What do you think?
I think it's probably Josie, but I'm scarred. But what I sit here and think in this moment is how terrified and stupid and ashamed and afraid and small and mortal I would feel if it turned out to be Lee. I am going to go for Josie, but I'm just sharing my, fear and pain.
All right. Vil, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Vil, and I unexpelled Stephen from school.
Yes, and Vil, I have to ask you, what is your surname?
It's Sprenkle.
Are you German?
No, I'm Dutch.
Dutch!
Thank you very much, Vil. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lives, and we start with... It's David.
I am not and will never be a member of any WhatsApp group.
Lee's team.
So, still no friends?
What? Have you got a phone?
Yes, I've got a phone, yeah.
Why won't you have it?
Because it's horrible. On my wife's phone, I hear these messages coming, making that horrible noise that to me sounds sort of mildly carcinogenic. You know, people sort of asking a question and everyone go, I don't know. Oh, yes, oh, good. Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, well, people have got to stop communicating. It's not good for us. And the phone's endlessly going, just making another noise, and another noise, and another noise. It's someone going, yeah, great, or well done, or nothing. Nothing. No need for anyone to share this. This is just like a nod from one person to another in the street is, as it were, shared with 50 other people who all have to go, oh, right, oh, that doesn't matter. You know, it's destroying us.
Stephen, presumably you're never off it.
This is true. I'm on it all the time. In fact, when I started my first business, that was our primary communication platform, so...
But do you see any negatives to it?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Has it affected your speech?
No, definitely, yeah.
Somebody told me that they were staying in a hotel, and if you wanted anything from reception...
Yes, that's right, I've been
you
one
had
of
to
those.
WhatsApp them.
Yeah, yeah.
I would just die in that hotel room. I would die of malnutrition. They'd have to prise my skeletal remains off the mattress. You can't ring down to reception. You've got to WhatsApp them.
Josie, I would imagine you're at it all the time.
I wish.
You're not, are you?
No, I WhatsApp, I am, because...
That's what I meant. So you're using this platform yourself?
Because it's free. You don't, if
Well, that's what they say, don't they? If it's free, then you're not the customer, you're the product.
I don't think that's the slogan for them.
So what are we going to say? I mean, he's passionate about this.
He's passionate, and
after listening to him, I'm going to delete mine and all. I think he's telling the truth, and I'm going to delete it.
Do you know what? After listening to David, I don't want to speak to anyone ever again either. But yeah, I think it's true.
So you're going to say it's true? OK. David, truth or lie?
It is, of course, true.
Yes!
Next. It's Josie.
I only found out last year that you're not supposed to eat the red bit on the baby bells.
David's team.
Were you previously a fan of Baby Bells?
I've always thought they were all right. I just always thought the red bit was the bit of cheese, even though it didn't hardly taste of anything.
Did you bother taking the lid off the Philadelphia or just go straight?
It's got a little sticker on the top, so I take the sticker off and then
Does it have a little sticker on the... I think they're wrapped in plastic around
No, there's a sticker on that says, do not eat the red stuff on the outside.
What was it about the sticker that didn't look edible?
It's a sticker, David.
OK, so you take the sticker off, and then you've got the wax-covered Baby Bell, and then you just bite straight into it.
Yeah.
And when you did that, what was your reaction? Because it'd be quite tough, I would have thought, that wax.
No, it's not actually that tough. And I was quite hungry, so my reaction was like, I'm not feeling that hungry after eating them.
So what stopped this for you? How did you discover your mistake?
My little boy showed me that you had to peel it off. He's 3.
Can I ask someone who's never had one, how big is a Baby Bell?
It's about the size of an areola.
It's about the size of...
What's an areola?
It's the... You don't know?
No. Spanish goalkeeper.
Explain to Shirley what an areola is.
An areola is the bit that your nipples sit on.
So your son said, oh, hang on, Mum, and...
He went to eat one and he opened it up and I thought, what are you doing there, son?
Yeah?
And then I realised, you're probably not meant to eat that.
Shirley, what are you thinking? Specifically about what she said.
I can't get over the areola, I'm still on I don't think she's telling the truth.
Chris, what are you thinking?
I think she's telling the truth. Yeah, I reckon so.
OK.
Yeah.
I wish I had a Baby Bell with me and I could try eating the wrapper and see if it's even plausible. I don't
Well, there's
know.
4 areolas here.
Yeah. This isn't a Channel 4 show.
Right, time to decide, David.
OK, true.
So, Josie, was it true or was it a lie?
Is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Josie didn't eat the red bit on Baby Bells. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 5 points to 0. Thank you for watching. Good night. Good evening and welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show in which it pays to be economical with the truth. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a 7 times world snooker champion. I'd play a bit more myself, but at my local club, there's always a massive queue. It's Stephen Hendry.
Get used to that.
And a comedian who originally trained in acting, but I guess unlike her fellow graduate, she just couldn't find any work as a barista. It's Maisie Adam. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV presenter who was discovered during a modelling talent search. Well, weren't we all? It's Laura Whitmore. And a comedian who used to work in a call centre, so if he doesn't make you laugh, at least he can help with your PPI. It's Chris McCausland. We begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Chris, you are first up.
OK, well, I'm still blind. Neither of my PPIs work. David, would you save us all a lot of time and read my card out for me, please?
Gladly. During lockdown, I bought a pogo stick to use as a home school teaching aid.
All right, Lee's team.
OK, so, Chris, have you got children?
Just the one.
And this was for, what, your homeschooling PE or something?
Yes. When we did homeschooling, we split up the tasks. I was in charge of PE and maths, and my wife was in charge of reading and art for obvious reasons.
And what age is your child?
During lockdown, she was 6.
And do you do anything else for PE or just pogo stick?
I'm quite a lazy guy, Lee. So I realised that when you're on a pogo stick and you're bouncing away, what you're trying to do is see how many you can do.
How many repetitions without touching the ground?
Yeah, and maths
You have
is
to
also...
touch the ground, Lee, to be fair. Otherwise it's levitating, which we still haven't mastered.
I appreciate you said it for comic effect, Rob, but you know exactly what I meant.
Well, what I tried to do is I realised that how many is also what you do often in maths. And I could consolidate all of my teaching efforts into one tidy little package of minimal effort. So I invented pogo maths.
OK.
And you just shout out some sums and they have to bounce out the answers.
But are they experienced in pogo sticking? Because it's quite hard.
Well, I mean, it does help if you can use a pogo stick first, so you have to get over that hurdle, but that's, you know...
You have to get over a hurdle as well.
I appreciate you said that for comic effect.
Thank you, Rob.
We have a pogo stick.
Yeah, well, it's Chris's card. Make him do it.
I don't think the BBC's got enough money to cover the insurance on this.
Don't worry, I've got this covered, Chris. Like the card, let David do it for you.
There is a pogo stick behind you, I believe.
Oh, my gosh.
There it is. Don't do it there, and make sure you're 2 metres away from me.
Right.
Down you go. Now, Chris.
Hang on, let me have a practice go first.
He's not doing
This is
it,
going
Chris.
really well, Chris. dead easy.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What is 8 minus 5?
OK. The problem I've got now is if I bounce and fall off after, say, 2, you don't know if I'm bad at pogo or bad at maths. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is good because you've got to get them all right if you want to do dinner tonight.
Shall we just see how many I can do?
Yeah, let's see how many you can do.
I'll try and jump up onto that. How about that? Don't do it! Don't do it!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I've got no idea what's going on.
So, having experienced it,
yes,
do you think he's telling the truth?
What do we think?
I didn't know they still did pogo sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Imagine how hard you could hit the ball with a spring-mounted snooker cue. I mean,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking about this story?
The more I think about it, the more I think it wouldn't work because the white ball's going to spin back.
No, not that one. We're talking now about the maths and the pogo.
Right,
Do you reckon it's true?
I think it's true that Chris is lazy.
I'm not really blind, it just gets me out of doing things.
Listen, tell me about it, mate. I do it all the time myself. How do you think I park so close to Sainsbury's?
I think he's lying.
You think he's lying?
I think he's lying as well.
You think he's
yeah.
lying? We'll go with my team and say he's lying.
OK, saying it's a lie. So, Chris, maths on the pogo stick. Was it true or was it a lie?
Pogo maths, copyright, Chris McCausland, 2020. True.
Yes, it's true. Chris did use a pogo stick to teach his daughter maths. Stephen, you're next.
Before every World Championship final, I used to give a motivational team talk to my snooker cue, or as I called him, Sir Potts-a-lot.
David's team.
That's true. I just hope it's true.
Could you give us a flavour of the motivational talk you'd give Sir Potts-a-lot?
I used to put him in the sort of the corner of the dressing room.
Stephen, I don't want to interrupt your flow, but if you are going to...
Oh, God, he's not looking for drugs again, is he?
This, and it's not just any cue, this is a cue signed by one of the greatest snooker players of all time, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Now, why don't you recreate the motivational talk?
You're in the dressing room, ready to go out, you've done your practice, and it's just, come on, it's me and you today. You and I get to the table, we're just going to pot every ball, we're going to clear up and win the frame. Come on, Sir Potts-a-lot.
I've been motivated.
Stephen, I'm buying into this, but if you were playing and it wasn't going that well and you came in for the break, would you give it a stern talking to?
I would sometimes come in and say, what are you doing? You know, because it's not, because it obviously it's nothing to do with me.
It'd be great if the cue went, what am I doing? What are you doing?
When did you first acquire Sir Potts-a-lot?
14.
You were 14 years old?
Yep, and it got actually broken later on in my career. I'd come back from Thailand.
Yes.
We couldn't take the cues on board after 9/11.
Yes.
So we had to put them in the luggage.
That's the problem with 9/11, the cues got a lot worse, didn't they?
Chris, are you a snooker fan? You seem to know the lingo.
I haven't always been blind, so I used to watch it and I played it as well until my eyesight got worse. So I had to reduce myself down to a pool table and then, you know, and then drafts. I do believe it's true because I think it's the kind of thing that successful sportsmen do. They have these little quirks and it's what makes them amazing. And Stephen was amazing.
Thank you.
Now, Laura.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it's true because when you speak about Sir Potts-a-lot, your eyes light up and you're so enthusiastic and excited. So for that alone, I just feel like no one else could get that excited about a stick. So I think it's true. Well.
I must admit, I'm pretty lost without my stick. I'll give it a talking to. Now, we need to get to the bank today. Are you feeling up to your game?
Have you given your stick a name, though?
Sir Finds-a-lot.
David, what about you?
When did you name your cue Sir Potts-a-lot?
It was a name, actually, my granny gave. I gave it to, so.
I have to say, if this is a lie, I'm going to totally reevaluate you as a human being. I can believe that, firstly, in high-pressure sporting situations, there's going to be a certain amount of superstition. You want to do the same thing again and again and again. That's why I never wear trousers for this show. In a way, there's a clash, isn't there, between the triviality of Sir Potts-a-Lot and the seriousness of the pep talk, and yet the story about the grandmother giving the name. Oh, yes, that makes sense of it, doesn't it? Yes. Of course. There will be something lovable in that very triviality because of the family link. So it's either true or it is a diabolical lie.
David's been under a lot of pressure recently.
I'm going to take a risk on true. If only one more time, I'm going to believe.
You're going to dare to dream.
Yeah.
All right. Stephen Hendry, were you telling us the truth about Sir Potts-a-Lot, or were you telling us a lie?
It was a diabolical lie.
There it goes. There it goes, the last glimmer of faith in humanity. Flushed down the toilet.
Yes, it's a lie. Stephen didn't give motivational team talks to his snooker cue. Maisie, you're next.
Once, while trying to impress a date, I landed flat on my back in a flower bed.
David's team.
What were you doing to try and be impressive?
It was actually leaving the date.
Oh.
I accidentally left from a great height.
When you said that, I thought like being on your back was what you were doing to impress them. Like
No, I'm
getting
not
on
that
your
kind
back.
of girl, Laura.
Okay.
Laura, everything isn't Love Island.
I'm confused as to where I am.
Laura, you say you're confused about where you are. Just look to your left. You know you're not on Love Island.
Now, tell me, Maisie, where did this happen?
This was in New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Yeah. I got to know a guy out there, and he asked if I wanted to go back and see his record collection. Behave. We got talking about music, and we went back to his house to listen to records. But he tried to play guitar along to the record.
He sounds like an awful human being.
So I decided I'm gonna head off.
Was that the difference between fancying him and not? The fact that
when
he
he
got the
played guitar
out?
along to the record?
You would not like to go around to his house.
So I called a taxi and sat on. I was perched on the window with the window open. And I thought, it's arrived, it's outside. And I went, thanks very much, see you later. And because I thought we were on the ground floor, I thought I'd just swing my legs over the window and run across the lawn.
Which floor were you on, Maisie?
So if the windows...
18th floor.
You forgot the 19 minutes going up in a lift. No, see, one floor up.
What? One floor, but
Yeah.
I just forgot that. We've
You'd
been
climbed
chatting
the
for a
steps in a
while.
state of high arousal and therefore forgotten about them. Is that right?
You should write erotica.
Who's to say I don't? I have many names online.
50 shirts of grey. That's what
So I got a text saying your Uber's outside. I said, see you later then, and sort of twirled round, and at that moment I clocked out it was not on the ground floor.
You tell an entire story.
Or she made up a whole story.
What happens once you leave the window ledge and you're in the air?
I just remember landing on the small of my back because I was so winded I couldn't speak, and he appeared out of the window and was like, oh, blimey, why'd you jump out the window?
Now I get it in New Zealand accent.
And so then I had to commando crawl across the garden with him watching from above.
Was he still playing the guitar?
And what was the taxi driver doing? He must have seen this.
He didn't do anything. He just wound down the window and was like, just so you know, the meter's running.
All right, David's team, what are you thinking?
The mechanics of the situation doesn't add up for me, so a lie.
Laura?
I just don't know why you didn't land on your face. I don't get why you landed on your back. And that's the reason why I think it's a lie.
You see, I think it's true.
Do you?
Interesting.
But if my teammates say it's a lie, we'll go lie.
Maisie, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
That was true.
Well done.
It's true. Maisie did land in a flower bed trying to impress a date. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Neil. So, Laura, what is Neil to you?
This is Neil, and he's the health and safety officer who I mistakenly pushed in the pool at the Love Island wrap party.
Right, Laura's wet workmate. Chris, how do you know Neil?
This is Neil, and I was once forced to stay at his house because I'd handed my own keys in to a lost property office.
Chris's sleepover saviour. And finally, David, tell us about your relationship with Neil.
David, look at him. You have never met that man in real life.
On the contrary, this is Neil, and I once sat on his shoulders to get a better look at a fat chaffinch.
So, there we have it. Lee, where do you want to start?
Laura,
Yes,
when was this?
back in February, Cape Town.
Why is there a health and safety guy, particularly on Love Island? Was he giving out condoms?
Believe me, you need health and safety on Love Island.
Okay.
But I actually had never met Neil before. I thought he was someone else.
Who did you think he was?
I thought he was Cliff.
Who's Cliff?
Cliff was my driver.
Oh, you deliberately pushed Cliff?
Yeah.
But it's not Cliff, it's
No.
Neil.
Yeah, well, Cliff is a big guy and he's got tattoos.
Oh?
And he was wearing all black because everyone was wearing like black t-shirts and stuff if they were a crew.
Yes.
And over the course of 6 weeks, we're pranking each other. As you do. So, like, one day he gave me, like...
Chlamydia?
That's a hell of a prank.
Silly things like put chili in your coffee and stuff.
Okay, this is your driver, Cliff.
Yeah, but like he becomes your pal because when you're over there, you don't know many people.
So you see who you think is Cliff.
Well, Cliff is a tall guy with tattoos.
Yeah, and you think, I want to see Cliff.
And he was at the very edge. He was talking to one of the girls. So I
Yes.
thought it'd be quite funny to...
So how does Neil react?
Well, he was quite wet, so I didn't really see him. I just saw when I turned around, on the other side of the pool, I saw Cliff.
Oh.
Did he take it well, or was he... I mean, he looks like he's still in a bit of a mood with you.
I don't remember there being laughing.
So it was a bit tense.
It was a bit tense, yeah.
And this is the first time you've seen him since?
I wrote him an email. I can't even remember what it said, but it was very brief. And it's actually quite awkward now.
How much of Love Island have you watched, David? I mean, is it... So sorry, what?
I haven't seen that much of it. But
No,
that's
how much of it have you
It's an
seen?
embarrassing question to answer in the context of one of the programme makers, isn't it,
Well, I
Rob?
mean,
And I think on some level you know that.
All right, well, that's Laura. Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Chris. Sorry, could you remind us again, Chris?
This is Neil, and I was once forced to stay at his house because I'd handed my own keys into a lost property office.
Whereabouts is the house?
I live in the leafy royal borough of Kingston upon Thames.
OK.
So which lost property office did you hand the keys to?
The Roundhouse music venue in London.
So where did you find these keys?
Well, they were my keys.
So they were in your pocket?
Yes. We'd been to the concert.
Who were you seeing? Who were you watching?
The late, great Chris Cornell, who's sadly no longer with us.
Ah, yes. Are you familiar with his work, David?
Nope.
Do you know his work with Savage Garden?
Now you've said some
Savage
other
Garden?
words in an order.
What are they called?
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with his work?
Soundgarden! That is just brilliant. It's like watching two people on Last of the Summer Wine debating grime.
Chris, who had you gone to the gig with?
So I went to the gig with Neil. Neil's a friend of mine.
How do you know Neil?
From childhood.
Oh, so is he from Liverpool as well?
Yeah.
Does he live in Kingston?
Yes.
So coincidentally, two friends from Liverpool grew up together, now live near each other, miles away in Kingston.
Well, I wouldn't say coincidentally. I mean, we moved to the same place as each other.
OK. So talk us through the key mix-up incident.
So I pulled out a tissue out of my pocket and I heard a set of keys land on the floor. And I thought, oh, hello, 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 someone's dropped some keys there. I picked the keys up, and I didn't recognise them as my own keys.
Why? What do your keys have on them? Like a
Well, what had
fob or
happened is
something?
I'd put a new keyring on them earlier that day, and I just didn't recognise them instantly.
The new key. What was the new key ring?
It was a heavy-duty Harley Davidson.
A whole-size bike.
So I held them up in the air and shouted, "Has anybody lost any keys?" And nobody answered.
How come you didn't check yourself first and
Because
go...
I didn't recognise them as my keys.
But did you not think to check your pockets to see if you had your keys on you?
Well, would you check your pockets for your keys if you found keys that you didn't think were yours?
But I would have thought the first thing to do is have a feel to see if your keys are in your pocket.
If you owned a red phone and you found a blue phone on the floor, would you check your pocket to see if you still had your red phone?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
So nobody claimed ownership of them, and so I asked Neil, can you go and hand these in at the lost property because somebody's dropped them?
Right.
And then I went home.
Right.
So I get dropped off, and then I'm having a rummage, and I'm like, I don't know where my keys are. I've lost my keys. That's a bit funny, isn't it? On the same day that I found somebody else. I see what's happened here. And then I had to phone Neil and ask him to come back and get me.
What colour was the phone? It's a lovely image, isn't it? Those two up north in Liverpool going, one day I'm gonna move away to London. And the other one going, can I come? Of course you can, Neil. You can look after the keys and I'll buy us a lovely big house.
All right. What about David?
You sat on his shoulders.
Yeah, remind us of this claim.
Yes, I once sat on his shoulders to get a better view of a fat chaffinch.
Is there a breed called the fat chaffinch?
No, this was a rotund example of the common or garden chaffinch.
What did you have to
It was sort
look
of
over?
up in a tree, and Neil was keen for me to get a good look at it.
Why?
Because I'd expressed an interest in birds. He said there was a lovely, interesting, quite fat chaffinch in this tree. And I sort of went, oh yes, I can. But Neil felt I could get a better look at it, and he was right. I didn't get a perfect view. I had a sort of sense of a bit of wingtip coming over the side of the. I can see it now.
Neil is literally stood there going, thank God I don't really know this man.
I sort of climbed up. There was a bit of a gate there.
Right.
And I climbed up a bit.
Can I just interrupt you a second, David? Let's just get to the nub of the issue. How the hell do you know him?
Because I was staying with my family in a holiday cottage in Cornwall, let's say. Yes, Cornwall. And he lived in a nearby cottage. And one morning, it was a lovely...
One morning, he said, hello, young David, who I've never met before. Have you ever seen a chaffinch? Yeah. How old were you?
It was last year, so I was...
Last year, you got on his shoulders. I just assumed it was from your childhood.
I mean, no. This is current me. What I am asking you to believe is that Neil is strong enough to bear the weight of me for a few brief moments while I enjoy the miracle of nature.
But why is he there?
Well, he lives near there, and he happened to be there.
Just happened to be in the garden?
I don't know.
Was it in the
happened
garden?
to be there. For all I know, he'd been waiting there all night. I assumed we'd just encountered each other.
Is this in the back garden?
No, a little gravelly area
At the
outside
front?
both cottages.
Yeah.
Casual chat.
Yeah.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah.
And he says there's an interesting fat chaffinch.
Let's not forget, you said you were on gravel. So if this went wrong, it would, as somebody who has fallen from a height, gravel's not what you want. You want a flower bed.
I wasn't in a position to ask for the ground to be relayed.
How did you get on? I don't mean, we went out for tea and how did you get on his shoulders?
Up the gate.
Oh, you said you got on the gate, stepped on his shoulder. How long were you up there for?
No more than an hour.
An hour?
For the bird watchers, paint a picture of the chaffinch.
It's sort of pinky front.
Pinky front.
A browny back.
Browny back.
And, beak and eyes.
So evocative.
Back to you in the Springwood studio.
All right, we need an answer. So, is Neil Laura's wet workmate, Chris's sleepover saviour, or David's bird-watching buddy?
I have to say, first impressions are that Neil and Chris look about the same age. But the bit that I'm doubting is he heard the keys drop and he's just taken something out of his pocket.
I mean, if you drop keys, you know you've dropped keys, surely.
There were literally thousands of people coming out of this building creating noise and mayhem.
There's a lot of Savage
There's a
Garden
lot of
fans.
stuff.
Go, what do you think?
I think Laura's telling the truth.
You think Laura's telling the truth? Yeah. Why?
The tension was there.
You think there's a tension?
Yeah, there was an awkwardness.
OK, I'll go with my team and say Laura.
You think it's Laura? Neil, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Neil, and Chris had to stay at mine after handing his own keys into lost property.
Yes, Neil is Chris's sleepover saviour. Thank you very much, Neil. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
For the last 6 months, I've been secretly liaising with David's wife behind his back.
I mean, I'm interested to know what that means.
What was the reason?
To make communication with her. We've been emailing backwards and forwards.
Look at David's face. He looks genuinely concerned.
Why did you email her? Email her is very, formal.
She wouldn't answer my calls.
I remember that period you were parked outside for a few days.
This is Victoria Corrin Mitchell, just in case people...
Is it?
Don't know.
I've been emailing the wrong person. I've got to go.
So why have you been communicating
Well,
with her?
I asked her a question. And
what was the question that you asked?
The question I asked
what was, interestingly, her answer?
Okay, her actual answer was, "Oh, come on, give me a chance."
Okay.
The question was, it was a series of numbers with a question mark.
Is this a quiz question?
Yes.
Right. So you've sent her a quiz question.
Let's say that.
So all this is, everyone, and there's no need to think about anything else.
Yes.
It's just a question for the sequences round of Only Connect.
Let's go with that.
Did she ask you for a question, or did you just
I
give it to her?
slightly forced myself
Yeah,
into the
it
situation by
does sound like
texting her, but we...
Wait, texted her or emailed her?
There was a bit of everything. We
was
we
email.
even met up face to face. It was a very awkward laugh, David. We had a little secret conversation at your house.
Where was David at the time?
He was upstairs playing Trivial Pursuits with my wife. Well, that's what she called it. And I said, "Can you do me a favour? Can you not tell David what's going on?" And she said, "OK, absolutely, no problems at all." And I said, "And also, don't tell him about this question thing either." I could use it for Would I Lie to You?
Right. Yes. So what do you think?
I feel like, David, you should probably answer this more than either of us, because you know Victoria quite well, I hope.
Well, I thought I did. People do pitch questions for Only Connect quite a bit. I think we're going to say true.
You're saying true? Well, Lee, truth or lie?
It is true.
Yes! It's true. Lee really has been secretly liaising with Victoria. Well, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team have 2 points and David's team have 3 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with tall tales and tantalising truths. On Lee Mack's team tonight, an actor and TV presenter who once went to dance school, where she graduated with a tutu. It's Caroline Quentin. And one of the country's finest performance poets. Roses are red, violets are blue. Welcome to the show. How do you do, John Cooper Clarke? And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian who used to work in IT and once appeared on EastEnders. In fact, he built their website, www.cotton. It's Chris McCausland. And a comedian who is a finalist on Celebrity MasterChef, so she should know a thing or two about porky pies and half-baked truths. It's Judy Love. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Chris is first up tonight.
Well, as people know, I'm blind, so please be my eyes, Davy boy.
OK. I once had to call 999 for a woman who couldn't speak English. Unfortunately, I couldn't see what the emergency was, and she couldn't describe it.
How long ago was this?
This is going back quite some time, Caroline.
Yeah.
Let's say 20 years.
Were you with her, or was this a stranger?
No, this was a stranger. I mean, she literally didn't speak any English.
What noises was she making that led you to believe she needed help?
I was walking along, minding my own business, when from out of a house, a woman came screaming and grabbed me, and she dragged me through the house into the back room of the house, and in the room, there was a massive hole.
To be honest with you, Chris, this just sounds like a Tinder date, to be real.
I could see a little bit back then, just to give you some context. So my eyesight has deteriorated. So there was a massive hole and there was a stepladder on its side, and I deduced that someone fell off the ladder and went through the hole.
Had the fall created the hole, or was the hole already there?
Well, then it'd be in the shape of the guy.
That's true. Very good point.
That is right.
I forgot about the rules of Tom and Jerry.
So I phoned 999 and I explained to the person on the end that my eyesight was very, very poor and I wasn't able to tell what was at the bottom of the hole. And so the person asked on the phone whether I was with anybody that could see who was at the bottom of the hole. And I said, yeah, but you're not going to believe this.
So what happened?
I said, I'd imagine what you need is a fire engine and an ambulance.
And also, I guess you didn't know the address.
I told her, I don't know the address, but I can tell you to get here from the Waitrose. She suggested that I take the foreign lady outside to the road sign and see if I could get her to spell it for me. And so through a series of enthusiastic mimes, I managed to gesture to her that I needed her to read me the letters on the road sign.
Could you recreate the mime with David as the distressed woman?
I'm doing a distressed face.
Oh, well, that helps.
Yeah.
So I gestured down that I can't see the road sign. You have to read the road sign and me. So she said, B, and I'd say to the lady on the phone, B, and I'd say, I think that was an E, You'd
accidentally stood on her toe.
We got through the road name, and she was able to send the fire brigade and the ambulance to the right road, and through some miracle of human biology, he was still alive after all the time it took me to get to the bottom of this problem.
Caroline, what are you thinking?
It's not adding up for me. If someone comes shouting at you, you just run past. Someone else will sort it out.
And how long have you been working with the Samaritans?
I think it's a fake story, this. On account of this, I can't think why the fire brigade would have any kind of kit that dealt with, descending into an abyss. I mean, they usually go from the ground up. They've got ladders.
I do think, John, it's possible to take a ladder. And I don't know if you can get your head around this, but put it down.
I can't see it. How would that? I can't see that.
John, if you think that the fire brigade isn't equipped or indeed willing to deal with crises that happen below ground level,
what emergency service is?
Yeah.
It's our fourth one.
Mountain rescue.
Mountain rescue.
Mountain rescue.
Thank you.
On the contrary, they're even more obsessed with upwardsness.
No.
Mountain rescue, we never go down.
No. There's no point going up there and going, we've saved you, but you can make your own way back down. So you're saying lie.
Lie.
They're both saying lie. I'll go with my teammates.
You're going to go with the team. They're saying it's a lie. Chris, truth or lie?
I honestly had to get her to spell the road sign out to me, guys. True.
It's true. Chris did call 999 for an emergency he couldn't see. Judy, you're next.
Right. An ex-boyfriend once dumped me after he found a list of pros and cons I'd made about him.
Oh, my gosh.
Lee's team.
How long had you been seeing this guy for?
I'd been seeing him for about 6 months.
And how did you meet him?
I met him at Carnival.
Right.
Anything in Carnival just seems really excitable and nice.
Yeah.
And then when the sun's not shining and the Calypso stops playing, you realise, OK, this is not as nice as I thought it was.
So a 6-month relationship that was good for one day. Let's start with the positives. What was the pros about this guy?
The pros was he was always on time.
Wow. I'll tell you what, there's a guy to your right you're going to like.
He was a good dancer and he drove.
I don't know, is he still single? Because he sounds great.
What about the cons?
Commitment seemed to be an issue. When I was going through conversations of, exes, it was always very short term.
So he was good at getting there on time, but he didn't want to stay.
This is what I'm saying.
Did you say in your statement that he found this list?
Yeah.
So talk us through that. Well, I mean, you could act it out. Just imagine, David, use your lovely acting skills.
Yes.
And you had bad credit as well.
Bad credit, but I can drive.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can't imagine this. What is this list?
Firstly, your credit is bad.
Okay. I've had some money troubles, but at least I can dance and drive.
Being able to dance and drive is not going to help for a longer relationship because you can't commit to anything. So you're going to wind up on me for 2 weeks and then wind up on somebody else. And
This is great. This is like a mashup of EastEnders and Antiques Roadshow.
Sometimes the truth is what you need. And I try to make subtle hints to you.
This is a subtle hint. This list of pros and cons.
It was a subtle hint.
See attached sheet.
It was a subtle...
I'll tell you what I have to say now is I'm on David's side in this argument. Come on, David, get your bags. You're coming with me.
Caroline, what are you thinking?
No, I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
John?
Yeah, I think it is.
You think it is? Who do I trust most of these two people? Sell it to me, John.
I'm a terrible judge of character, I've got to say.
I won't lie. I was expecting a bit more positivity in that argument. I'm going to go with Caroline.
All right, Judy, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was the lie.
It's a lie. Judy didn't make a pros and cons list for her ex. John, it's your turn.
For 3 months, I shared a flat with a monkey.
David's team.
When was this?
Early 70s.
And was it just you and the monkey, or were there other flatmates?
Just me and the monkey. It was in Amsterdam. The monkey's apartment was in Amsterdam, and I was...
So it was the monkey's apartment?
When he says apartment, he means in the zoo.
What was the monkey's name, John?
Charlie.
Charlie. And why only 3 months did the monkey kick you out?
The thing was, I was kind of monkey-sitting this animal.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was exquisite. Most of you are probably thinking, wow, what fun. You know. And I don't blame you. Sometimes there are things in life that are a disappointment, but living with a monkey isn't one of them.
What did he eat?
He wanted what you were eating.
Oh.
Really?
Which at the time was a lot of chips.
Did he do any tricks at all? Did he do any
Tricks, he was full of them.
What do you want? He'd have the guillotine, he'd have the sword the lady in half, he had the lot.
I used to take him to the park with one of those extendable dog leashes, you know, where you pull the trigger
They
on
had
it.
them in the early 70s.
Oh, they had them. But the point is, you know, that when I extended the leash, it would run up into the nearest tree. So I would be stood for ages, you know, with my arm extended upward.
Wow.
Into a
And it
tree.
then looks like you're taking your tree for a walk.
So when you
Yeah.
had to go, like, and meet this monkey, how long was the owner there with you?
Yes, of course, I did have to go for a kind of audition. He didn't want to leave his precious pal with any old schmuck.
What are you looking at me for?
You know,
How did you ace the audition?
Well, we seemed to hit it off.
You and the
Although we did get off to a bad start, actually.
Yeah.
I went round to his apartment to audition. There was one empty chair, but it was occupied by the monkey, which was curled up asleep in this chair. So I picked it up thinking it was a cat. And then it went rigid. I could feel its ribs suddenly and all of its muscles tightened up. And it shrieked once and once only, but for about 10 minutes. It was like it was plugged into the mains. Anyway, I threw it as if it were a cat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they land on the feet.
Yeah.
But he's a monkey, he didn't land on his feet. He landed in an ungainly heap. And then it kind of scuttled away, looking back over its shoulder in my direction in a real accusatory manner.
So, John, given you were so close after 3 months, it must be very hard to say goodbye.
It was a hell of a wrench.
Yeah.
Monkey wrench.
A hell of a wrench.
Chris, what are you thinking about this?
We could make anything up and it would sound true, but this sounds so plausible.
What about you, Judy?
If we're being honest, out of all of us sitting on here, if there was one person that we could think of that lived with a monkey for 3 months, who do you think that would be?
But once you've discounted David, who would it then be?
I think it's true.
You say true?
100%.
OK,
True. 100%.
this ain't true. So, John, living with a monkey in Amsterdam, truth or lie?
They got me rumbled, it's true.
It's true, John really did share a flat with a monkey. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Emma. Judy, what is Emma to you?
This is Emma, and when I freaked out in a broken down lift, she kept me calm by playing a game of Guess Who.
Right. Chris, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know Emma.
This is Emma, and I have brought her here tonight to apologise for making her cry whilst filming a TV show.
Right. Finally, David, what's your relationship with Emma?
This is Emma. She dived into a swimming pool to save me when she mistook my backstroke for drowning.
So there we have it. Lee, where will you start?
I think we'll start with Judy. When was this? And do not say 20 years ago.
No. A year and a half.
A year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Where was this lift?
Lewisham Shopping Centre.
Right.
And I came out of the car park.
Yeah.
Went into the lift.
In your car?
No.
No.
With my 2 feet.
Yeah.
And her parents and her was walking. Her parents wanted to just go up the stairs and she wanted to go in the lift. So they were like, all right, we'll meet you on
We'll meet you up there.
So it broke down and you were just alone, the two of you together?
Yeah.
And how long were you stuck in the lift for?
It felt like ages, but it was something like 16 minutes or so.
Okay, quite a long time.
So, is Emma calm?
Yes.
How long do you stay calm for?
About maybe 45 seconds.
You only lasted 45 seconds.
I'm so sorry. So it just went, "Unk," and I was like pressing the alarm, and then someone speaks. I said, "Oh, we're stuck in the lift. Something's wrong with the lift."
Right.
And he said, "Oh,
You've pressed the alarm after 45 seconds?
I just thought, I can't be stuck in here. I can't be stuck in here. I need to get out. I need to get out. How long are they going to take?"
And what was Emma saying?
She was saying, "Oh, it should be all right. It's calm down." She was fantastic, and that's why she's amazing.
But with respect, why did that comfort you in any way? After all, Emma was far too young to be any kind of hydraulics expert.
So how did she calm you down? You mentioned something about a game.
Yeah, she was just like, why don't we like play this game to like just keep ourselves occupied.
What did you play?
Guess Who.
But you mean Guess Who on the phone?
No, you know the little card game with the thing that you pull up?
She brought with her a portable board game. At this point, did you think, I think she deliberately did this to the lift?
So how did this all come to a conclusion?
Well, you know, after playing like a few games, we just heard someone saying, oh, look, we're here, it's going to be all right.
Here's the big question. When help arrived, Fire Brigade or Mountain Rescue?
Now, what about Chris and his story?
Chris, OK, so you have brought her on the show tonight to apologise to her because you made her cry on television.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
It is.
Yeah, so how did you make Emma cry?
I was mean. In my defence, I was hired to be mean to children, and it turns out I'm just really, really good at it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you were hired to be mean to her?
There was a TV show that I was approached to be on, and they wanted me to be a bit of a nuisance and a bit of a pain and try and make life difficult for the kids.
And David wasn't available?
So what show was this, Chris?
It was a cooking show where young kids had to run a restaurant.
What was the show called?
It was called Step Up to the Plate.
Right, before we go anywhere, Step Up to the Plate. Have you seen it?
Never heard of it.
John?
I might have heard of that.
Yeah, just then, I mean, before now.
Yeah, you know, before, yeah.
It's a kids' show.
Were you a customer?
Yes, they hired me specifically to be difficult.
I see.
So, specifically, what sort of things did you say, Chris?
I'd get brought food and I was told, oh, this is surprisingly sweet. And I'd say, well, it's not surprisingly sweet anymore, is it? Because you've told me it's sweet. You've ruined the surprise. That's what you've done.
Oh, that's brilliant. Was she your waitress?
Yeah, she was one of my waitresses, and the kids took turns, and Emma was about number 3.
By
which point I'd really kind of got into the groove, Lee. I think the only mistake that Emma really made is that she told me that the meat in the meal was Venice instead of venison.
She's a child, you barbarian. What did you reply with?
What, I'm going to be eating the Italian city of Venice, am I?
Oh, you horrible man.
No wonder it smells of sewage and canals. I mean, can you please pass my compliments to the chef for being able to represent the stagnant filth of the city of loving meat form?
I'll tell you what, I didn't see it, but I'm going to find it.
Well, Chris, you said you wanted to apologise. Why don't you take the opportunity?
So, Emma, I'm sorry for being mean on the show, and for making really.
Sorry, Chris. One moment. Sorry, Emma. Could you put the middle finger away, please? So sorry. I'm sorry, Chris.
Right. Only young David is left.
Remind us, David.
This is Emma, and she dived into a swimming pool to save me after mistaking my backstroke for drowning.
Where was it? Where did it happen?
It happened in a swimming pool in Italy.
Oh, Italy!
Italy,
was it in venison?
It was in the city.
Come on, you can do this,
Italian
David.
city
of
Sorrento.
OK.
Oh.
It's more of a town than a city, isn't it?
Do you know, I'm not entirely sure.
Have you ever been there?
No, never.
No more questions.
No, I have been to Sorrento.
Is Emma Italian?
No, no.
But she was on holiday?
Yes.
Right.
And I'm not Italian either.
Right.
So you're on holiday on your own, I'm assuming?
No, I'm with my wife and child.
That's still going strong?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But they weren't in the swimming pool.
So you're doing the backstroke?
Yes.
And
not classic backstroke. I will admit that. Not this. I'm not doing that because I find my shoulders don't like it.
What were you doing? Were you doing doggy paddle?
Dogs don't swim on their backs. You'd see everything.
No.
Is that why they don't do it?
Absolutely. They're notoriously shy creatures.
So tell us about your unconventional backstroke.
Well, I'm just on my back,
Oh, you're doing that,
I do a
aren't
bit
you?
of that.
You're doing that.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably doing breaststroke legs, actually, if you can imagine anything so mad and fusion. But I've got a sort of iPod that's been waterproofed. You can listen to things while swimming back and forth, and you get the vague exercise of the swimming without the unremitting tedium.
Going on your mime, you don't look to me like you're drowning. So why did Emma feel she had to come and help you?
Well, one of the disadvantages of this listening device is that it is slightly difficult to rewind or change tracks.
So you've changed the track to the Beatles' Help. You've sang along.
I'm not singing. I'm just trying to go back 5 minutes in the episode that I'm listening to.
Okay.
But in doing so, I've become slightly unsettled in the water. A little bit of water's gone up my nose. I might have gone a bit spluttery, and I'm trying to re-clip the thing.
You look to some, particularly to Emma, as if you're in distress. What happened?
Yeah. The first thing I knew, though, she jumped in the pool and was lifting my chin up.
What are you saying?
I probably kicked off with an apology. That's how I usually start most social interactions. And she said, "Oh, I thought you were in trouble." And I went, "Oh no, I'm okay, but thank you very much."
So where were Emma's parents?
They weren't in evidence.
This poor child's either left alone in a pool, left alone in a lift, or be left alone to be shouted at by Chris.
They were somewhere vaguely.
Where are her parents tonight? Nobody knows.
All right, we need an answer. So Lee's team is Emma, Judy's calming companion, Chris's forlorn friend, or David's swimming saviour.
John.
I think Chris seems the most plausible to me.
Judy gave a brilliant performance of someone who had been trapped in a lift.
It was like the beginning of an episode of Casualty.
Yeah, it was. I'm very grateful to
I have to
Emma.
say, it was good, but it was hard to follow her breakup with David.
So what are we going to say then?
Chris.
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 You're gonna say Chris?
We'll go Chris.
OK, they're saying that it's Chris and the TV show. Emma, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Emma, and Chris made me cry on TV.
Emma, you're a superstar because I genuinely thought that you saved me in a lift.
Yes, Emma is Chris's forlorn friend. Thank you very much, Emma. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies. We start with... It's Caroline.
I once went home halfway through a gig I wasn't enjoying, then came back at the end and pretended to my friend I'd been there all along.
Right, David's team. A gig is like a concert or something.
What kind of gig was it?
It was a Genesis gig.
Oh?
When was this, Caroline?
Probably 82 or something like that.
So you were at a Genesis gig in the 80s, which would have been at a stadium, maybe. Which stadium was it?
Wembley.
Where did you live?
Finsbury Park.
You got out of a stadium and all the way to Finsbury Park and then back to a stadium and in through security.
I didn't get back in. I made my way to the sort of bar-y bit and waited and met my friend.
It's not easy to get from Wembley Stadium to Finsbury Park on the tube. You have to go down the Jubilee line.
Yeah.
And then
There wasn't a Jubilee line, was there?
Yes, there was. That was 1977, the Silver Jubilee.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm glad that the railway enthusiasts are in.
Tell me, John, if you were to be at a Genesis concert, do you think you'd have the strength of character to leave while they were knocking them out?
I wouldn't be there in the first place.
Why didn't you go to a nearby cafe or pub to wait for your friend?
She could still hear him there.
I have no idea what being in Wembley Stadium is like, whether for a gig or for a football match.
You've never been to Wembley?
No.
Oh, man, you ain't living
What about
on.
for the International Railway Convention, didn't you?
OK, what's it going to be?
I feel like it's true.
You think true?
Yeah.
Do you know what? The logistics of getting home and getting back before the end doesn't sit right.
My instinct is it's a lie.
OK.
So it's a lie.
So we're going to say lie.
They're saying it's a lie. Caroline, was it true or was it a lie?
It's true.
Next, it's Lee.
I always read the last line of a book first.
David.
Why do you do that, Lee?
I'm Chinese. It's something I did when I was very young, and it became just a thing that I started doing. Call it superstition, call it one of my little things that I do that just makes me adorable.
Yeah. What kind of books is it you're reading, Lee? What kind of genre?
I bought a dictionary recently, and I went straight to the final word of the dictionary.
Which is?
Zyziva.
Nice. What does it mean?
It's a type of American weevil. But the last book that I actually properly read is a book called I Want to Be Yours by Im.
And what was the last line?
The last line of that book is, if you've got any complaints, mail them to last Tuesday when I curd.
But I might have cared.
But I might have curd.
Yeah.
Why the Australian accent, just out of interest?
Well, answering, John, why the Australian accent?
Thanks for getting it, Lee.
Well, it might not be true.
What's the worst last line that you've read?
I think it was, so that is my story, and I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Rob Brydon. Good night.
I'm shocked that you read books. So what are you thinking?
I think you're telling the truth, Lee.
Lee does seem a little bit off like that, doesn't he? What? He does.
We think Lee might be telling the truth. We think maybe he reads the last line of a book before the rest of it.
Lee, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Yes.
Yes, it's true. Lee does always read the last line of the book first. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3 and David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, all the way from the One Show studio, it's Alex Jones. And he's the Crime Watch copper turned scam interceptor, Rav Wilding. And with Lee Mack tonight, stand-up comedian and star of Scared of the Dark, it's Chris McCausland. A comedy actress and bona fide national treasure. Say Heidi hi to Sue Pollard.
Thank you.
And we'll begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Chris is first up tonight.
All these years, I have been pretending to be blind. If only. Lee, would you read that for me, please?
Every night, I use an unusual technique to make sure I wake up on time in the morning.
Right, David's team.
OK, so what is the unusual technique?
The usual way of making sure you wake up in the morning at the right time would be to set an alarm clock.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
OK,
So, and you do something different. Well, we don't need to know what. I think it will be true.
What I've done is I have trained my brain to wake itself up
No, you haven't.
at the right time.
By doing what?
When I'm lying in bed, I will bang out the time on the pillow with
Right.
my head,
Right.
saying the hours for the time that I want to wake up.
Yeah.
And that subconsciously programs the time.
Chris?
Yes.
Are you all right?
And how accurate is this?
50-50.
Where did this idea come to you from?
I read it in a book.
What was the name of the book?
The book was called Last Man Standing. It was a fictional book, David.
It was a fictional book from which you were taking lifestyle tips.
Well, do you know when you read something and it sticks in your head as an idea to try?
This may help you, David. Give us a demonstration, if you would, of the severity of the headbang. You're settling down at the end of the night.
OK, Lee, I'm going to turn around a bit and use you as a pillow.
All right.
Oh, so I'm in
Put
bed.
my arm there, yeah.
Oh, my pillow's firmer than that. So I want to get up at 7:30 in the morning, so I'm like, I go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and if I want to get up at 7:30, I go 7:30.
Chris, I don't know whether you've got a partner or a wife or somebody who shares
He
a
used to
bed
have a
with
wife, he
you.
headbutted us to death.
Is there anybody else in the bed with you, Chris?
So I mean, I tour a lot.
So some nights yes, some nights no.
I tour a lot, I'm away a lot, but when I'm at home, I do have a wife. I mean, I have a wife all the time.
What are you thinking, David's team? Alex, what do you think?
Oh, it's so unbelievable. It's believable.
Yeah, and also I do think that if you tell yourself you need to wake up at a certain time, the chances of waking up then are higher than you'd think. It's not totally random.
Well, let's give it a go tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
You make it
realise
sound
we're
as
gonna-
if you're sharing a bed. So I think you're saying it's true.
Well, are we happy to say true? Yeah, I think we're going to go with true.
OK, Chris, they think you were telling the truth. Were you, or was it a lie?
Everyone will be trying it tonight. It's true.
Yes!
Yes, it's true. Chris does use an unusual technique to wake up. Rav, you're next.
During my driving test, the examiner made me pull over because he'd spotted someone breaking into his house.
Lee's team.
Driving test or driving instruction?
Driving test.
You're actually on your test. How old were you then?
18, I think.
And talk us through the conversation.
I was going down the dual carriageway. That bit was fine, and then
Yeah.
we pulled off and we went to a residential area. I didn't know the
You just
area.
changed that, didn't you? We're going down the dual carriageway, and then we pulled off and went to a residential area. What houses are that can be broken into? Yes, carry on, Rav.
And we pulled off,
Yeah.
and he just screamed, stop.
Just screamed stop. Yes.
So I stopped the car.
So you stopped the car?
And he ran out.
So we got out, and did he even say
ran
what he was
to a
doing?
house that had a ladder.
Oh, he didn't tell you
outside.
anything. He just ran out
No,
of
he
the
just
car.
ran.
So at this point, you're thinking, I'm not doing very well, am I?
But I knew something was up because
He said stop and ran out of the car.
no, because mine.
Exactly the same thing happened on my driving test.
He just ran out the car
Right.
and ran to the house that had a ladder on the outside
Yeah.
because he thought someone was breaking into the house,
Right.
which I later found out.
Talk us through then what happens.
He came back and said, no one's breaking into the house. It was the window cleaner.
I've got a question for you. That house must have been empty, otherwise he wouldn't have been so panicky, correct?
Quite possibly, I don't know.
Where was the window cleaner getting the water?
An outside tap.
I
All right, what are we thinking? Sue, what do you make of this?
Well, you see, I'm just thinking the examiner could have actually liked the look of that house and said stop and dashed up because he probably thought, I just want to see if there's anything worth myself burgling.
Oh, you thought he was a burglar?
Yes.
So you thought my examiner
That's
turned
a-
burglar?
There's an angle we hadn't thought of.
Yes. Did he have any jewels when he came back?
I like the way Sue thinks our job here is to develop the story.
Sue, I could see you and Rav, primetime BBC One, as a new crime-fighting duo. He's very much the traditional copper, but you think a little bit outside of the box.
Oh, I'd be like Sister Boniface.
Who's Sister Boniface?
She's a nun who's a detective.
What channel's Sister Boniface on?
20.
Channel 20.
Channel 20.
Channel 20 or Sister Boniface, but this is... I'm going to write this down.
What do you reckon, Chris?
So do I think that Rav had to stop his car in a driving test because the driving instructor saw a man on a ladder at his house and thought it was a burglar, but it was the window cleaner? Yes, I do.
You think it's true?
Wow.
Susan Pollard.
Oh, dear. I'm going to go... it's...
What are you thinking? I'll help you with your dilemma.
Well, you've been hopeless so far. You're not giving me...
You think out loud, Sue. Can I just say, your character in Heidi High, I always thought was an exaggeration of your character. Turns out it was toned down, wasn't it?
It is true.
You say true. We'll take that.
True.
I'm going to go with my teammates and say it's true.
OK. Rav, you've convinced them, but was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Rav didn't have to pull over during his driving test. I'm filled with trepidation as I say these next words. Sue, you're next.
Oh, God, I wish I was dead. No, I don't really. I once had to reprimand a pantomime cow when it started an argument with itself.
David's team.
OK.
Right.
Which panto, Sue?
The clue is pantomime cow.
Yes.
So just deduce how many pantos that you can remember the title of, and that would help you to get...
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yes.
She's turned the tables on it. Yeah, we helped her. Yeah. And what happened?
I was Jack.
You were Jack.
Yes.
Was this when you were already known?
Yes, I suppose, yeah. In people's houses, not burgling, with no steps. Like the ladders.
Oh, do you remember the good old days of entertainments when there was no steps?
Oh, they're a great group.
I was just did it for comic effect.
Yeah, but that was all right, but nobody laughed.
David, Sue can come again.
So you're on stage. You're
Yes.
playing Jack. You're leading the cow. So this is during a show.
Yes.
Yes.
Suddenly there seemed to be some sort of verbal ping-pong happening within the skin. And it was a really poignant moment.
Yeah.
But with this kerfuffle inside the skin...
Can we call it costume? It's a bit... Something about the word skin that's making it a bit not child-friendly.
OK, yeah.
Inside the cow's flesh, there were voices raised.
Who was in there? Are these not famous people, because you're not when you're playing the cow? Who was in there?
It was a mother and son.
And what sort of things were they saying to each other then?
Well, as I recall...
Why did you have beans?
Yes. Oh, that was done in the other scene before. So they mentioned the beans.
I think Lee was making a joke that the person at the front might have had a bit of wind.
You should have chosen a different sort of farty food because saying beans,
there was
the joke's
beans in
ruined. You're just thinking the bean store. You're supposed to be a professional.
I know. What else causes wind?
Brussels sprouts.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, and they're Christmassy like panto. It was an open goal.
The verbal ping-pong started with the mother saying, "You're not bringing her round to the house again."
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's chosen this moment in the middle of your poignant scene to bring up a difficult issue about the son's current relationship.
Yes.
This is a more gripping piece of drama than anything about Cow and the Beans.
Ralph, what do you make of this?
No, I'm not having it at all.
It's a lot on the line when you make a decision because, of course, being an ex-policeman,
well,
we are going to judge you on
You
your
are.
ability to read people, aren't we?
Yeah, very much
And you
so.
don't believe her.
No.
Maybe the reason Rav left the police force is he could never tell when anyone was lying.
Alex, what about you?
Oh, see, I love you, Sue, and I think this is absolutely something that could be true.
It's also very realistic with this beef going on in the cow.
Very good.
We're going to go true.
Saying it's true. Well, Sue, they think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Well done.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Raymond. So, Alex, what is Raymond to you?
This is Raymond, and when I went into labour, instead of rushing to the hospital, I rushed to his pet shop.
Rav, how do you know Raymond?
This is Raymond, and I cost him the £250,000 question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh. David, what is your relationship with Raymond?
This is Raymond, and he's the bird expert who taught me how to make friends with the crow who was bullying me.
So there we have it. Alex's pet shop pal, Rav's fed-up friend, or David's crow consultant.
OK, let's start with Alex. Which child was this? Was your first child, or...?
First one. I was having contractions, and it was time to go to the hospital. I'd put it off, but as we were about to leave the house, I saw my hamsters.
Right.
And they didn't have any of the chewy sticks that they loved left. And I know I'm going to hospital, potentially for a few days.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to have to stop by the pet shop to get some new sticks.
Well, you have a husband.
Yeah.
You know what the next question is? Why didn't he go and have the baby and you go and get the sticks? Where's hubby?
Fixing some wardrobes.
Oh, he's at home?
Yeah. He didn't like the hamsters.
This doesn't make any sense. No, you could always take the hamsters with
to hospital?
you. Yes. Because it's...
Oh, yeah, good practical joke.
Yeah, because...
I thought the father had big cheeks.
Yeah. No, but they could be classed as a support.
Support
pet.
They could get very funny about rodents in hospitals.
You said Charlie was fixing wardrobes.
Yeah.
Priorities is a word that's coming to my mind.
He's very strange, Rob.
He's not Welsh, is he? No. Well, this is the mistake you've made, Alex. This is you've weakened the bloodline by going with one of these English. What do you expect to happen?
I looked, Rob, and I couldn't find one, and then I settled, and this is where we are.
Yeah, but Roland, actually...
Raymond.
Raymond. I'm so sorry, Raymond. You seem nice. Are you married?
He's not allowed to speak.
Oh, yeah, but he's got a lovely smile and he's dying to break out. He could have taken the hamsters' treats with him, you know, to your house for the hamsters. So you could have
It's not
driven...
Deliveroo. I mean...
Very hard to walk into a pet shop, buy two little sticks that are probably 30p each again. I'd like them delivered.
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
Rav, so you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Raymond was on. I was the phone a friend.
Oh, you were the phone a friend?
I was the phone a friend, yeah.
Was it the celebrity version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No, it was just the normal one. This is years ago. Years and years
So this
ago.
was before your television days?
Yeah, I'd never been on telly then.
But also, I think even in the celebrity one, it's the people on the celebrity. Not the people, because it's not getting the best out of a celebrity, it's just having them on the phone.
Are you still friends, though? He forgave you, I imagine, for that one almighty upset. You could have changed his life forever.
He'd be able to give up the pet shop.
Yeah.
And indulge his love of birds.
Yeah.
How did he react when this happened?
So it's actually really awkward because I haven't actually seen him since then.
Well, I thought you were friends.
We were.
And he fell out over this?
Yeah.
So-
I've sent a few texts and that was it. This is the closest we've been.
What was the question?
It was, who is the first director to win 2 Best Director Academy Awards? And when they phoned me, it was a 50-50, so there was only 2 left.
And who were the 2? Who were the options?
Steven Spielberg and Oliver Stone.
Imagine I'm phoning you, Lee, and they've asked me that question. Lee, it's Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I got to phone a friend. David wasn't in, so this is the question, right? Who was the first director to win 2 Best Director Academy Awards? Now, the choices are, and think about it, Lee, Oliver Stone or Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, sorry, Rob, you said the choices are... It's actually the options are. You only have 1 choice, you have 2 options. Sorry, Rob, have we run out of time? Bye.
So what did you say the answer was?
I said Steven Spielberg.
Right.
And I thought that was the correct answer.
And it's not Spielberg.
It's not.
Give us an example of the kinds of messages you sent him afterwards to try and make, mend bridges.
Well, I actually... First of all, I just said I'm so sorry. I thought it was right. Got 2 ticks and nothing more.
How long ago was this?
2001.
2001, you got 2 ticks.
2 ticks.
In 2001, you got 2 ticks.
BBM.
What?
BlackBerry Messenger.
BlackBerry
Just get 2 ticks
Messenger.
if the message was read.
Nice save there. Nice save.
We used to work together and then...
What was he? Was he a policeman?
Yeah, we were at training together.
Did he carry on being a policeman?
Yeah, he went off to uniform.
Does he look like a copper, Lee?
Does he look like a copper? That's a good question. He stood like a copper.
Yeah.
He's got his hands behind his back, and he's wearing a policeman's outfit. Here's the question, Rav. What made him think that you're the man to go to for movies?
So we were at training school together for 18 weeks and we used to do pub quizzes together at the pub around the corner from training school, and I was a bit of a movie buff.
OK.
So was that Hendon, then?
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember the pub?
Yeah.
Definitely was a policeman. That's definite.
No, I'm just talking about the pub so that I can make sure that he remembers the name of the pub, and that would coincide with the rest of his truths or not.
Rav, my client wants to know, what was the name of the pub in Hendon?
The Cladder Ring.
Oh, yeah, I've had that.
Oh, the
All right, now then, what about David?
Okay.
David and the Crow.
Right. What was the Crow doing to you that you would say constituted bullying?
Well, it was flying at me.
Right.
And
was your wife still covering your face in seeds?
No bird food had been applied to me by my wife. I was just
Please just use that in the trailer.
Yeah, I was going. I would leave the house, and it would fly towards me, and on a couple of times it sort of slightly hit me in the head.
Do you think it was trying to attack you?
Yes.
Why? Why you?
Because it hated me.
How often did the Crow attack you?
Most days when I left the house, it would attack me.
So we were talking over what period?
Over a period of about a week to 10 days.
How does Raymond come into the story?
Well, he's the Crow. No, he is from the RSPB. He came round to see what was going on.
Did he witness it?
Yes, he saw that. Yeah,
he waited for you
and the
to...
thing he's told me is that crows are very intelligent birds,
right,
and they recognise people.
Oh, they watch telly, do they?
Exactly. So, and it turned out the Crow hated Peep Show. So, and he said, "You've probably done something to sort of threaten or upset it without realising."
Had you?
Well, the only thing we could think of...
When you tried to shoot that crow?
...is that he said that the crow was nesting in the sort of eaves of the house, and there's a sort of creepery thing getting in the way of a window, and I hacked it back a bit. And he said, well, maybe it was that. And this has enraged the crow, and so he's going to go for you until he's driven you out of the house.
So what did you do then?
We moved house.
But seriously, because you said it happened over a week to 10 days.
Yeah, what he said is what you need to do is curry favour with the crow, putting out little treats for it, and it worked.
What treats did you give to the crow?
Nuts.
Nuts.
But the crow's got to see you doing it. Otherwise, the crow just thinks they've cleverly found their own nuts.
I hope this is true, because that's an image, isn't it? If you go, now I've got you some nuts! Look.
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Raymond Alex's pet shop pal, Rav's fed-up friend, or David's crow consultant?
I mean, why wouldn't a crow want to attack him? You can just imagine leaving in the house, can't you? Goodbye, goodbye. Hello, everybody. Hello, world. Hello, trees.
Hello, world?
Hello, Mr. Crow.
I'm not a children's character.
But you know what? If it's Rav, why on earth would you invite him in a roundabout way to a show that you happen to be on?
Because after he lost £250,000, he'll do anything for 50 quid and a free hotel.
Rav is, you've just gone...
What does that mean?
Body language.
Oh, do you know about body language?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The liars go like that, or they sometimes go like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a get tell, isn't it?
What do people who are telling the truth do, Sue?
They just look it in the eye steadfastly.
Yeah.
Right. And really, look at that, you see, and really engaged, or like David's doing, they go...
And occasionally they will drop their trousers.
Yeah. No,
Unfortunately, as you know, I'm nude from the waist down.
No wonder the Crow King's attacking you. The early bird.
OK, Lee, time to go for a guess.
I think it's feasible that it is David.
You're going for David. Chris, you're going for...
Raymond. No,
Rav.
What are you saying, Lee?
I think it's Rav.
So you're saying it's Rav. Raymond, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Raymond, and Alex came in my pet shop while she was in labour.
Yes, Raymond is Alex's pet shop pal. Thank you very much, Raymond.
Oh, thank you. Raymond was fabulous.
Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's Sue.
I never go anywhere without a party blower. True.
Now, a party blower, do you mean one of those things that unfurl?
It goes in the mouth, usually, and then it has a curly end.
Yeah.
And you go, you blow as hard as you can, and it makes a noise.
How long have you been doing this, Sue?
30 years.
30 years.
Because it's a joyful thing. And also, you'd be surprised how many people like a blow and there's nothing there.
How many do you go through in a year?
Probably about over 200.
200?
A year.
200 a year?
Absolutely.
Do you carry anything else unusual around with you?
Well, yes, because I do like tomatoes every day. I like a tomato because whenever you go to a restaurant, you know what it's like. And
They
you say,
never have tomatoes.
No, they don't. It's always just a green salad, and it's so dull.
I think the tomato would get squishy.
No, but you didn't ask me where I keep the tomatoes.
Where do you keep the tomatoes, Sue?
Well, just whenever I can find a spare, thing that I can put it in.
I'd say, having teed up the question, where you keep the tomato, you then gave quite a disappointing answer. You know what? I believe the party blower, but I don't believe the tomato.
To be fair, that's not part of the card. The card, I
but
think.
by the strict rules of the game, all of the things expressed around a truth must be true.
Well, that's very true. Are you telling the truth about the tomato?
The tomato story is...
Wait! Just asking you if the tomato bit was true. There's no need to press your button yet.
We're just chatting now.
Is the tomato bit true? Yes, yes, it is.
So you're sticking to your story, the tomato and the party blower.
What are you going to say?
She carries a tomato.
Truth
Is
or
that
lie?
true? Yeah, it is true. It's
I
got
think it
to
is.
be. Yeah, it's true.
You're going to say true?
We're going true.
OK, Sue, they've said it's true. So, were you telling the truth, or was it all a lie?
I was telling the... It was true.
It's true. Sue never goes anywhere without a party blower. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have no points and David's team have 5 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.